Oh, we're live. I should probably quit the game. Maybe I should just change one setting on OBS quick. Because the only setting I changed was disabling aero mode, which I can't do because we're streaming. Okay, never mind. So if it crashes, it crashes. Let's hope it doesn't. Are you sure you want to leave this game session? Continue without saving. Alright. Welcome everyone, this is Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original from 2005. It's like a lot of Star Wars games, it's all level based, so we're just going to run through all the levels really quickly. If that's okay, I can just give a countdown for the timer, because we're basically ready to go. Oh, we missed the opening cutscene. Never mind. Alright. So the timer will start as soon as this has finished loading. So we'll go about 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, go. All right. So first level, my Gito. I got the worst spawn possible. Standard. Each of the missions starts with a different spawning position. Some of the spawning positions on Magito are behind the wall, so you have to jump over them. It loses like a second and a half, 2 seconds. But hey, look at that. First try, infinite sprint. Let's go. But is it... I think that's a... Is it a 1-frame trick or a 2-frame trick? I'm pretty sure it's 2-frame. Oh, shit.
It's most likely a 2-frame, 3-frame at most. But
Yeah.
the thing about this game is it runs at 80 frames per second.
Okay, I thought it was 60.
No, it's on PC it's 80, and so that's why it's also a lot more trickier to sprint, and also it's a kind of a hard visual cue to use.
Oh my god!
Nice one.
Nice one, game. Thank you very much.
The droid just wanted to say hello to the stream.
Did I miss the first? I did miss the first one anyway, so I don't think I missed it. I think I. There we go.
It's pretty hard to hit.
Okay, yeah, so this game is like heavy amounts of RNG. Also, I missed the grenade throw as well, so that's great. A lot of the missions you'll find are either like go destroy something, go collect something, capture the CP, or wait a certain amount of minutes. I think Magito is the only one that like it has all of them except the time section. Yeah, so what I was saying about infinite sprint is like if you hit the roll button as soon as you run out of stamina. Oh, okay, I made it. Your stamina will not run out, and you will be able to sprint infinitely.
As long as you keep holding forward and the roll button hold.
Yeah, I'm failing.
You'll be able to keep your infinite.
Okay, I got infinite sprint again with the Jedi. I'm not very good at getting that one because I have trouble judging the distance, and then sometimes it just stops you in midair and takes away your infinite sprint for no reason. I love that.
You can even hold like the keys to the side, so on PC would be A and D, and you can actually keep your.
Alright, so I'm going to click to get through the cutscenes as fast as possible. Next level is Felucia. I'm going to bypass all the space battles because the space battles are long, boring, and just annoying. And of course, there's any percent with bonuses, not any percent all missions. So this is one of the few missions we'll start with the Rocket Trooper. We got a good spawn with the Rocket Trooper this time. Got to kill some Acklays, so I'm going to place 2 mines down there. That should kill 2 of the spawning Acklays. Want to fire a grenade? Not grenade. Oh, I missed it. I missed the... Do you know what also I missed? I wasn't close enough to the thing. So...
To explain a little bit how this objective works, so the first objective in Felucia, there's 6 Acklays that we need to kill ASAP. And so the way it works, so the 3 first Acklay, the second wave of Acklays, the next 3 Acklays will spawn.
Yeah, where I place the mines, there will be 2 Acklays spawning there, and they take a certain path. So you You basically put one of them underneath the first spawn, and then one of them a little bit further away, so the second one will walk into it. The 6 Acklays will always spawn in the same positions. So this is the first of the kind of boring auto-scroller time sections. I should probably switch to my sharpshooter and switch my spawning position. This is one of those bits where like everyone does something different in the run. Like some people will. I like to just stand up here and just no scope snipe droids for no reason because there's literally nothing to do for 2 minutes.
I like to do some grenade grenade suicide where I launch some grenade and try to blow myself up very high in the air.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I know a lot of. I've seen some people just like switch to engineer and hide behind the AT-AT or the AT-ST and just try and repair it infinitely. But I don't think even on Elite that thing can get destroyed. The only way the AT-AT or the AT-ST gets destroyed, or sorry, AT-TE gets destroyed is if you go too far away from it and then it just instantly blows up.
It never happened to me. I never had this.
Yeah, I've had it when I've been like testing. I was like testing. Oh, can you destroy the turrets before the time section and save time? And I walked a bit too far away, and it's like A, you can't destroy the turrets, and B, yeah, if you go too far away, the ATT just gets instantly destroyed. So yeah, that's the only way to really fail this mission. Third person no scoping is so hard. Right, so I'm waiting here because the next bit is collect an object. And there we go, we got it. We just wait till it spawns. And then run. And then we're going to switch to Ayla as soon as we've done that objective. And then the last objective is to just destroy a bunch of turrets. Okay, got one. Oh, no, the Acklay! Oh! Okay.
Wow.
RNG. Oh,
Okay,
how
you
did
got
I
lucky.
save that? Those Acklays will insta-kill you.
Yes. Yes, they will.
You just get too close to them and they'll knock you over, and then and they'll take it takes about 3/4 of your health, and while you're knocked over, they will not move. They will not let you move, and they'll just kill you.
And with these turrets, there's actually a way to destroy them with a single dash attack.
Yeah.
But it's pretty precise. So you wanna, so what you wanna do? You wanna time your dash attack so the first hit of hitbox hit the turret. Also
Yeah.
a weird like hitbox with Ayla where the ending animation of our attack damage, but it's really like precisely it's to the right of our hitbox.
Yeah, I'm not very good at it, so I don't. I just try to go with the more consistent route. Okay, so this is Kashyyyk. Easily, I think amongst the community, probably the least liked level and most disliked level.
Definitely the most hated level.
Yeah, it's
right at the beginning of the game, which sucks.
Yeah, and it's literally 7 minutes of standing around because you've got to hold this beachhead for 7 minutes, for 3 minutes, and then hold another, go to another bit for 4 minutes. So that's why there's a really cool like mod which removes all the auto-scroller sections, and it cuts about 20 minutes off the run, like in total, which is quite amazing. Like 15-20 minutes, and half of that is Kashyyyk.
So maybe it does give us a good some good time maybe to try explain some basic thing about the game if nobody really played it before.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, so you have a few units to choose from.
Yeah.
Basically 4 units that you can start with. You have the Stormtrooper, you have the Heavy Trooper.
You got the Sharpshooter and the Engineer, yeah.
Yeah. And each of them have a different weapon and also different properties. So actually, you saw in my Guido, Jack started with the Sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter, yeah.
That is actually because he has the fastest movement speed of all the basic units. So
I think it has the fastest movement speed of all the units.
Of all,
I think
well,
the only unit would be faster is Droideka.
that's what I was about to say. But we
Okay.
don't actually see that in the run because we
No.
only play the Empire and the Cold Wars.
Yep.
It's down to there's basically 3 sets of speed. There's slow, average, and fast. So you have the Shark Trooper that's pretty fast. You have the Heavy Trooper that's really slow. And then the Engineer and the
Stormtrooper are pretty average, aren't they?
sorry,
Yeah.
have pretty much the same speed. And it's not only the speed, so the Heavy Trooper, for example, is really slow. However, he has a lot more HP than regular units. You survive your some grenade if you're on full HP, for example.
Right, I'm gonna switch to the Sharpshooter left because we got. Oh god, I'm so good at killing Wookiees in this mission. And another one got away. So I switched to the Sharpshooter, like towards the end of this little time section because so I can walk backwards. I can keep an eye on that thing. Basically, if the enemies capture that CP, it's mission over. But we got 10 seconds left. It should be there's plenty of time. I just like to be Sharpshooter, walk backwards to make sure they don't take it. Generally they don't, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So we're supposed to retreat to this section up here, wait for that bit, and get that. And then I'm going to switch back to the Heavy Trooper because we got, as I said, 4 minutes of defending this oil refinery. Again, it's very rare for that to get destroyed. It does happen though. And sometimes it'll happen when you least expect it.
And so the whole refinery, like, it would be pretty easy to just defend it all by itself, but the thing about speedrunning this game, a lot of the strategies is all about preparing for the next objective.
Yeah. That's what we're going to be doing. So once this time section gets down to a little bit low, I'll be heading to towards the next objective to try and try and make the game a lot faster, obviously, because this is a speed run. The last objective will be capturing 4 command posts. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And also, we can maybe talk about the category you're playing. So the category you're playing is actually called any percent with bonuses.
Yep.
So what the bonuses are is, in this game, when you're doing certain things, you can have, the game awards you with medals, and when you have enough of these medals, it can grant you some...
It grants you basically extra weapons. Like, if you get a certain amount of points, you'll get, I think it's like War Hero, and that gives you extra damage boost. And if you get like 6 kills with the pistol, you get a precision pistol. And eventually, if you keep doing it, you start. It lets you start with those weapons instead of having to build up to them. Ooh, wow,
exactly.
nice AI, shot AI. The AI actually killed the tank, which is amazing.
So what we're interested in this run with these bonuses, so there's War Hero that grants us damage increase on pretty much everything. There's also a damage reduction buff and a weapon that's called the Precision Pistol, which is pretty much the best weapon in the game.
Oh yeah, this is
which Jack is using right now.
If you think of the pistol from Halo, this is about like the same kind of level of OP.
There's that, and the weapon from the frenzy gun from the weapon for the scout, the stormtrooper. I keep forgetting his name, but yeah, that one can be useful in some situation, but not as much. So that's pretty much the bonuses that are really useful for the run.
Yeah, I find you'll only ever see me use Stormtrooper in one level, and that'll be the Tantive 4, but it's much later in the run.
Okay, you use
I mean, I do like the Sharpshooter, obviously, because it's faster, but for safety, I'm gonna take the Stormtrooper.
It's like, if you just look at the strap themselves, like, it's barely slower. It's maybe like 2 seconds slower.
Yeah.
Back when I was trying to do ILs on the Xbox version, I was not even able to beat my IL time trooper and I was using the Uber all the time too.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we're nearly at the end of this time section. I'm gonna go to the CP. So this one's funny. If you capture this CP before you get to the next objective, the enemy can retake it like within they can retake it basically instantly. However, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna capture like 99% of it.
Because the way it works, the final objective, there will be 4 CP that will spawn, but this CP also counts as one of the CP that you need to capture. So you can't capture the CP right away. It's on capture. It will actually count as completed, as captured.
Yeah.
That is really risky because the enemy can take it back. However, when the objective is active, like right now, once you capture them, they cannot capture it back.
Oh, I hate this section more than anything else because it's right at the end of the mission as well, and Yoda is the worst Jedi in the game. And I've just got killed by a random rocket, so we'll have to do it without Yoda.
Ouch.
Yep, classic Battlefront 2 RNG. Yeah, sharpshooter is the best thing to use, isn't it? If this is like a reset, if that happens, that's a reset, and it's so horrible because it's like 7 minutes standing around, and then suddenly, oh yep, reset the game.
So the thing about Yoda is not that bad usually, but he's really bad for this mission because Yoda is he's kind of a close range character.
There's two big problems with Yoda, I find. The two big problems with Yoda is he's got his lightsaber's tiny, so he can't hit anything unless they're right next to him. And the other problem is his force powers, pull and push. They don't work. They barely ever work. There's just, I don't know what is wrong with pull and push, or with Yoda, because it's not with other characters. It's just Yoda sucks with using pull and push. And most of the time you can spam the button and it will use your stamina and it just doesn't do anything.
Because Yoda, the only thing that's cool about him is that he got good speed and his dash attack is good, but otherwise like he has mechanic where it doesn't work and he doesn't have anything to fight from a distance, which is a problem because you're capturing CP. So you want to keep the enemies at bay, but
yeah, if a lot of times the enemies get close to the CP, they'll stop the capture, as you might have seen it when it flashes red. And yeah, go ahead.
Thing we can explain for the people that maybe haven't played the game, the CP, the way they work. So a lot of the objective in the campaign is about capturing these points that we call CPs. When they're owned by the enemies, they are fully red. So once you get into that radius, that is the CP zone, there is this small indicator that will start to go down. And once it goes down and it's fully white, it's what we call neutral. So the CP is neutral. Neutral. If there's enemies around the CP area, it will actually stop like the capture progress, if you will.
Oh, look at that. I got the worst spawners on Utapau as well, so that's great. It's
capturing the CP right now.
Yeah, Utapau you can spawn like all the way over there or literally right here. And it's like a 10-second difference. So the first session of Utapau is, capture the CP, then have to go capture another one. This, if you remember episode 3, this is where Obi-Wan goes and kills General Grievous. Oh dear, there's a tank there. Okay, I got past the tank, that's fine. I could have tried for infinite sprint there, but it slipped my mind for some reason. Alright, so I'm gonna put my auto turret down there to draw some enemy fire. And I'm just gonna hide it. I just like hiding in this.
One sniper almost got you.
Yeah. And I almost got killed by the rocket. Okay, that's good. If anyone remembers playing this game, this section casually is incredibly difficult, I always found. I don't think I ever beat Grievous using Obi-Wan like before I knew how to quick kill him. Like it's pretty silly how bad lightsaber fighting is in this game. Like it's probably
if you haven't,
it's probably the worst
if you haven't
lightsaber
seen
fighting.
a speedrun before,
Yeah, if you haven't seen the speedrun before, goodbye, Grievous.
don't blink, don't blink.
Yeah. Okay, you need to go away. Right. I had to kill those troopers there because they could have just quick killed me as well. Alright, that's fine. Got the 2 turrets. Now we're gonna dash to the tank. Avoid that grenade. Also, if you... Jedis especially, if you jump, like, at the end of your stamina run, at the end of your run, like, you'll get, like, a speed boost and you'll get there quicker. So we like to do that. And as a tradition, oh, nearly killed everyone.
Going down.
He's got to get away from those clones because they're about to kill him.
With the death of General Grievous. All
right, now for my favorite favorite level in the game: Execute Order 66. Order 66 has been given. The Jedi collaborators must be eliminated. This level is incredibly annoying as well. It's not hard, but at the end of it, we've got to fight a bunch of Jedi. And as I mentioned, Jedi fighting in this game is horrible. Right, so I missed Infinite Sprint. I only go for that one once. Because we get Jedis jump down out of nowhere. They can be very random. I'm going to roll over here. I throw a grenade there. And I got all of the Jedi. Perfect. They won't always be that nice. In fact, another Jedi tried coming up here, but it looks like he was killed by another grenade.
Fun fact, Jedis like to block, and they can block pretty much everything.
Yep.
It's a rocket, rocket launcher. They will block it and throw it back right at you.
Alright. Another little time section here. We've got to stop the Jedi destroying the hollow books in the Jedi library, or whatever it's called. Ooh, ooh, a nice jump there. Yeep.
And it's pretty important to try and keep
stay alive here. Like you can't. You've got to keep 4 of them alive. 4 of the bookcases intact. It isn't too hard, but sometimes a Jedi will just literally come out of nowhere and stab you in the back. And then, like, it'll go like 3 bookcases left, 2 bookcases left. Oh, your mission's over. So you gotta kill the Jedi quickly and hope they don't backstab you out of nowhere. After a minute's done, we'll have some more Jedi spawning in fixed positions. So I like to wait for them right here. If the host has any messages they'd like to read out, like to plug the charity or whatever, feel free. This is a good time to do it. Nope. The Jedi are vulnerable after they've, like if they're in the air. Oh my god, I've only got 1 bookcase left.
Yep.
Are they... Okay, I think I think I'm good.
It gets scary because if you only have 1 book left...
Alright, it's at half health. I'm okay here. I'm probably not gonna die. So I'm gonna try and buffer the infinite sprint off the ledge there, and I got it. There's 2 ways to get infinite sprint. You can hit roll as soon as your stamina runs out, or you can run off an edge and your stamina won't fill up again and you can buffer it, and it's a lot easier to do that.
Yeah, because on the PC version, the way the mechanics work is if you're running off a ledge or like walking off a ledge, and then while you're falling, if you press and hold the roll button, it's gonna input a roll on the first frame that you land on the floor. Taking advantage of that by running off the ledge when your stamina gets empty. So even though the stamina bar is empty, it will still keep your running momentum. And since you're... Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is the worst section of this mission because the Jedis can do some really annoying random crap. And that was really weird because the Jedi friendly fired his own ally there. That was pretty good. So I'm going to kill the 3 Jedi Masters.
Worse on the console version because there's 2 glitch that can happen on that version.
That has been the best Coruscant I've had in weeks. Like, I'm not even joking. And done. That actually went very well. Nice. There's one other thing we could talk about. Like, the victory screen that comes up at the end is entirely random, I find. It can be mitigated sometimes. Yeah, it can be mitigated sometimes by, like, killing one of your own troops, or killing your troop at the end. But sometimes it can be, like, they stop talking, congratulations, you won the mission, and victory instant. And sometimes it'd be, like, 10 seconds of doing nothing. Right. So now we have left the Galactic. No, we've left the Clone Wars era. Now we're in the Galactic Civil War era. So we got shiny new, like uniforms. Oops.
And we're going to get access to a special unit called the Dark Trooper.
Lovely unit called the Dark Trooper. And I love how they're back to spawn just before it killed me.
And a small thing to explain about the special unit. Special unit, you cannot start with them right off the bat. You need a certain amount of point in the mission to be able to access them.
Yeah, I have had it before where I've like not killed quite enough guys here, and it's not let me use the Dark Trooper.
It has happened to me too.
Right, but the best thing about the Dark Trooper is that it can do. Wait for it. It can do this. Nice little jetpack boost. So it's even faster than the sharpshooter.
Yeah. So the Clone War eras had a special unit that had a jetpack too, but his jetpack is just
It's pretty. It's not that much faster, and it doesn't have really any use in the speedrun.
Oh, because he has like average speed, but his jetpack does not boost you forward. It's just a regular jetpack.
Yeah, just up, down, left, right. Whereas this is like a jetpack to boost you forward, like this. It's really cool.
Also, the cool thing about the Dark Trooper is his main weapon is called the Arc Blaster.
Yep.
Use it correctly, you can actually kill multiple enemies in a single shot.
I'm hiding behind this pillar here because the tanks there will shoot me if I don't.
And on the other side of the wall where Jack is standing, there's actually a health droid, so it actually reaches the hitbox to heal you actually reaches on the other side of the wall, so that's pretty good.
Right. I threw a grenade there.
Pretty tricky. The objective is pretty tricky. You have to kill all these Jedis, and you're gonna have to kill the Queen.
Got the Jedi. Got the Queen. Easy.
Good, nice. So the thing about the Queen, if you shoot her, her body, it's not gonna do that much damage. But if you shoot her head, it's gonna do massive damage. So you want to try usually to aim for her head instead. Yep,
there we go. You have to kill the first group of Jedi can be very annoying because like I've had like you need to be very precise with those grenade throws.
Yeah. There's actually a very good setup.
There is. I just haven't practiced it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Alright, so now we've got to go to Mustafar. Some Geonosian has decided to load up a droid factory and create a bunch of droids to try and cause another droid rebellion, apparently. So, oh, crap, that engineer nearly got me. That would have killed me if I didn't have the defense boost.
Exactly. So again, in any percent bonuses, you have these bonuses, and one of them, as I mentioned earlier, is a damage reduction. Not that big, but it's good enough that sometimes it can save you like that.
It makes a difference. I had to stand by the medical droid there, so I lost a few seconds. Because usually you want to stand by the walkway, but I needed that health because got to capture a CP here. And it likes to
Mustafar
spawn.
can be, yeah.
Yeah, Mustafar can be. I mean,
Mustafar can be a pretty war.
all of the missions can kill you. Let's be honest. I don't think there's any one mission where you're entirely safe from like a random sniper or a rocket launcher. Oh wait, I need to switch to Dark Trooper there. This is also one of the few missions where you can actually sequence break, but you still have to complete all the objectives anyway. So it's like there's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
Because you can get inside the building there and do the next objective first, but there's no point.
So it's so slow to just navigate that route that it's not actually worth it.
Yeah. Alright, hopefully no more will spawn. Nope, they keep spawning. Hopefully no more will spawn. I should have got the CP.
That's kind of the thing where when you're capturing CP, you want to.
You gotta be vigilant.
Yeah, you gotta be vigilant, and you want to try to have one of your weapon fully loaded, if not both of them, when the CP goes neutral. So in case there's a lot of enemies invading at the last minute, you want to be able to get rid of them quickly.
The other thing is
stuck in real.
You notice here I'm a Dark Trooper, but I can't actually use my jetpack because I've got a flag. It's the same in multiplayer too. If you're capturing a flag, you can't use like your jet abilities.
Pretty sad. Okay, this objective is not fun.
No. Sorry, so the last one is guys on Delso, and he needs to land. I think that got him. Yeah, it got him. That got him. He was floating in the air for a while, but he landed.
Could have been much worse than that.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, most of the part that went actually pretty well. Apart from that actually went pretty well. Apart from like getting shot by the engineer at the front at the start.
It's fine.
Hey Altius, I can see you there. Thanks for the support, bro. Oh yeah, Camino. This is one of the weird missions. Well, let's say one of the weird. This is the only mission you actually start with the ability to grab the hero. Usually you have to do certain objectives first. He has a very fast run speed. I'm pretty sure he runs faster than the Sharp Trooper.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah.
Actually, try to test if you could take the Sharp Trooper here instead, because he gets a faster spawning location.
Yeah. Sometimes Boba Fett will spawn in a really dumb location. Also, I was a bit too impatient with that next objective screen, and the door didn't blow up. Oh dear. Right, I need that, and I need... Oh wait, you can't... I don't know why I try and go for the Bacta, because you can't pick up Bacta as a hero. The only way to get health back as a hero is to kill things.
That's why this if you're going for super optimal strat, so more like usually more IL strat, usually if you go for infinite sprint here, you can actually infinite sprint all the way, but when you're doing an infinite sprint, you cannot actually shoot anything, which means you have no way to recover your HP for a good amount of time. And
yeah, and you saw how many troopers spawned there. Like there was like 20, and that's a lot more than average.
Yeah, so and you're getting shot. So usually when I go for an infinite sprint strat over here, and I'm almost dead most of the time. Almost dead, so I have to try to kill some stuff.
But when you do get infinite sprint at that bit, it does look so good. Alright, so Boba Fett has everything we need to complete this mission, except for the final objective. I'm gonna need to kill this guy as well. I don't want to die. Yeah, because I was overzealous with that first objective, I actually lost one of my det packs, so I'm gonna have to spend a few seconds recovering them here. Need 2. Okay, that's good. Doesn't take too long, but it will lose you a few seconds. There we
Because
go.
the dead packs deal just enough damage to destroy them. Otherwise, the Boba Fett has a missile, but it's really weak.
Yeah. Oop, missed that first shot. Another trick I'm using here is to respawn my trooper, so it gives me an instant reload, basically.
Yep.
And it does
So
save a
you're-
good amount of time.
Yeah, because seeing the same character, when you're accessing this menu in the game, like the game puts you back into the set your ammo and stamina bar. It doesn't give you your ammo back, but it reloads all of your weapon basically.
Yeah. And it just saves
Because
a small amount of time.
The rocket launcher is like so long to reload.
Mm.
That's why this strat is useful. So you can like skip the waiting time of reloading your weapon every time.
Alright, so the Death Star's been created. The 501st troops, the 501st, I don't know what you call them, group of stormtroopers, clones, are basically based on the Death Star as security, and they find it really boring, and they're like really happy when rebels start breaking out the prisons. And where they find all these weapons, I don't know. Where the Wookiees came from, I don't know. Let's just say they're there. they managed to get out, arm themselves, put armor on.
Wookiees.
And Wookiees are here too. Because we didn't kill enough of them on Kashyyyk. If we kill lots of Wookiees on Kashyyyk, they'd have less spawn here, right?
Wookiees are always back for vengeance.
Yeah, and then yeah, 115. There's 6 that spawn here. Just kill them instantly. They're always random what spawns. I'm pretty sure it's always random what spawns. But this is, like I said, another time section. It's just 2 minutes. This one, 2 minutes of defending the hangar.
Then the next objective is capturing another CP.
Oh, cool! I'm
We
about
want
to
to
die.
prepare for that.
Oh, stop hitting me! There we go, the Wookiee's dead, and I've got my health back. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so next one's capturing the CP. I'm gonna head to it now. Will you please die? A headshot with a precision pistol will kill everything in one hit, apart from like bosses. Yeah, like Jedi or the Queen. Oh no, Wookiees, you're right, yeah, Wookiees.
Be careful, I think there's still enemies behind you.
Oh, I know, it's only, I leave some 1 health, of course, classic. Yeah, this one's kind of annoying, because they love to throw in grenades like that. I'm not gonna go off that Bacta. Oh, I love that. Thanks. Leave me. Oh god, I'm out of ammo. That's why.
You're out of grenade too, which might be bad for later.
I should be alright. I should be able to
You should
I'll
get some ammo drop.
reload at the in the fire control room, which is the next objective.
Because the next, once you get to where you have to switch for the heavy trooper, if you don't have any grenade, you won't have a mine to work with.
Yeah. Okay, we got some nice ammo drops there anyway, so. Ooh, and there's only like 2 guys in the fire control room. That's really rare. Usually there's like 20.
So it's another kind of CP objective where if you get there fast enough, you should be fine to handle the situation. But if you get late, there will be
they have lots of
many
guys spawn.
enemies.
Oh, Jesus, that's not much health.
Okay.
Right, it should be. Oh no! Whew, saved it.
Wow.
I've never done that before, but I managed to save it somehow. Alright, so the last objective is the last two objectives is destroying a shuttle so that they can't take off and that they can't escape. You got a frisbee, a mine down there. Okay, I missed.
Frisbee! Oh, you missed it.
Frisbee. There we go.
That was a nice frisbee.
And then the Jedi hits the mine. Good night.
Gee.
Well done, Trooper. You can always tell when it's a when it's an American trying to do an English accent, though. Alright, so we defended the Death Star, killed all the rebels, but the Death Star plans were still beamed away from the Death Star somehow.
We
So,
have
the
4 missions left to go.
the biggest run killer of the game. I'm gonna do a safe strat to try and avoid it though.
This point on, like all these TP objective can be pretty rough.
Yep. I got a good spawn.
From this point
though.
on, the game doesn't mess around.
Yeah, I got a very good spawn at Polis Master though. Right, I'm gonna throw a grenade in there. Okay, I missed everyone because they ran away.
The objective is really tricky because you're stuck in a small room and there's usually a lot of Wookiees.
Yep. And you've got sometimes they can just like this guy, like just dodging every single one of my hits. And then they're spawning more engineers. Okay. Okay, you need to die.
Sometimes the enemy AI just DDR around your bullets.
Yeah.
Just dodge it.
Like matrix dodging. Alright, this is a section where an infinite sprint would be very useful. Because you can save loads of time. And there I got it. Ooh!
Very good.
Bothan
I don't like the sound of
Spice!
that.
Oh,
It's fine.
I hate Bothan Spice so much.
Fine.
Yeah, that's not fine, because it left me
You're
with
gonna
no
be
health.
fine.
That was really dumb. That rarely happens, but it was the Bothan Spy taking all my health. And now I'm going to be thrown off and not get infinite sprint. So I'll take this stamina up here.
Ooh, console strat, let's go.
Another reload.
Oh god.
I'm fine. This is fine. This is fine!
Hello.
No, it's not fine! This never happens. This is not fine. I have to check the map there because like I always get turned around. Okay, this is terrible. This never happens.
Didn't die enough earlier in the game, so
Apparently not.
Polis Massa takes back.
Polis
usually what
Massa
happens.
is horrible. It's a horrible mission. Okay, I got infinite sprint back though. That'll be useful. Let's save the whole 3 seconds here. Alright, so another little time section.
Yes, however, this one just outright failed the mission.
Yeah.
Because again, we want to prepare for the next objective, so we're gonna have to leave early for the next objective. So
I won't be leaving early because I don't want to fail the mission and have to redo it. But basically, yeah, you have to keep that CP blue or white. If it goes red, even like a millisecond before the objective is not complete, but the 2 minutes have run out, then it's it. That's it. So you have to protect it. Ideally, what you would do is, yeah, you would go at about 30 seconds to the next objective, and then just hope they don't get it. There are ways to mitigate it, like putting mines down and stuff, but even then, the AI can just decide to nope and take it instantly for no reason.
exactly.
Like it's white now. I need to run back there already. Like it should not be glowing white.
You should just stay in the zone, honestly.
Really, I should. I know. That was way too close.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, hitboxes. Best hitboxes, NA. Okay. I'm gonna kill myself now. Respawn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm safe here. Yeah. I mean, it's not optimal. But
Takes at least 15 seconds for them to capture it. So.
Yeah. I didn't. And this is something I didn't even know about until I started speedrunning. There's a tank here. I always went all the way around this facility. I hope I get infinite sprint, and I hope I can get it. Yeah, this is. Gotta destroy this data bank. Gotta get on top of it, because if you're not on top of it, your det pack won't do enough damage. So I'm gonna respawn. Okay, never mind. So ideally, what you would do is you would respawn up here.
You can blow it up right now.
Yeah, I've done that. So now the last objective is capturing this CP. This is also another really horrible objective because, as you can see, they will not stop spawning. Like, while it's going red, they will just spawn instantly, randomly, as many guys as they can. But luckily we have the award shotgun, the flashlight shotgun. Not flashlight. Flechette.
Flashlight.
The flashlight shotgun. It's pretty strong and fairly accurate. And if they don't have too many units spawn like that, that was actually fairly good last objective. And really long victories? Oh, not too long. Okay. 2 more missions to go, I think, isn't it? Yavin.
Battery.
Oh yeah, Tantive. I always forget Tantive. This one's a very short mission though, because that's why I always forget about it.
I really like this one too.
Yeah, I think it's the movement in the IL is very good.
Actually, the shortest mission too.
Yep. So we're gonna run past all those troopers. It's capturing this CP and hoping that it doesn't. They don't spawn too many troops and block your. Ooh.
This is the one.
Yeah, look how many units they're spawning here. It's like
it just keeps on. They keep coming.
They really do.
Like you're out of ammo, like. Oh, and there's nothing you can do.
Actually, luckily I managed to get it there. And I've still got grenades, so.
Not too bad. Didn't lose too much time.
No, not too much.
Time.
Gonna throw a grenade there.
Probably the CP that I have the most trouble getting consistently.
Yeah. The good thing about the what do you call it on this mission? Nope. There we go. The precision pistol and the elite rifle. That's what it's called. I didn't go through the window. Okay, Vader, please. Just go through the window. Vader, get... Vader! There we go. That jump can be very finicky. Vader is pretty hard to control when he's on, like, sprinting.
Super fast.
Yeah, he's super fast when he sprints.
It's fast, and his stamina bar also goes down really, really fast.
Oh no, I missed Leia. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. We're not dying to Leia again. There we go. I have been killed by Leia once or twice. But yeah, that was a fairly
It's embarrassing,
short mission.
but yeah, it can happen.
But yeah, with the precision pistol and the elite rifle, those things die in 3 hits. The consoles that you're supposed to destroy, so it's very cool, very quick. Gonna bypass the last space mission. Yavin 4. This one It's
4.
fun. I like this level actually.
I think I hate Yavin 4 more than I hate Kashyyyk. I will be honest.
Really. Oh,
At this point, like,
this is
like
another.
for real, no, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I probably like more than 10 digit, like no, at least 10-digit run that were on stop 49 pace this level.
Yeah, I understand why you would hate it because it's a lot similar to the Tantive 4 where you've got to capture a CP where there's lots of guys spawning and doing it when you've got no health. And that engineer just took my back to tank. Thank you very much.
Wait, this.
Oh my
CP
god,
right here,
another one!
this CP right here, why it can be so difficult? There's 2 reasons. Number 1, there's water on the ground. In this game, the grenades that land into the water explode instantly.
Yep.
If an enemy decides to throw a grenade at you, you probably don't have time to dodge it. So that's number 1. And then number 2, since there are a lot of enemies spawning, to spawn behind the pillar, and you cannot see them behind the pillar until the CP is neutral, and you can't do anything about it, and you don't have enough point right now.
Yeah, I know. I'll just have to run there, and there's nothing I can kill. There's nothing around I can kill anymore because I died twice to a grenade there.
So CP1 really hard because of the water, and then enemies hide behind the pillars.
Ah!
It's really bad as well because there's actually a lot of enemies that spawn. But
Yeah,
the
and you're in a
main
large open area facing lots of tanks,
Yeah.
and you have 0 health with the sharpshooter. So I'm gonna try and duck down here and hope. that you
tank
don't-
right here. We saw him a little bit, but
Alright.
thankfully tank that are on the CP area cannot capture the CP or like.
No, if you're in a vehicle,
the
you can't
progress.
capture a CP.
Yep.
That
It
goes.
doesn't change the fact that the tank can easily kill you if you just get out there.
Yeah, if they have. The funny thing is, like, if there's 2 people in, like, 2 enemies in a tank, one of them will be like the driver, and the other one's like the secondary weapon. You're generally okay if it's just a driver. If there's a secondary, they will just rocket you to death.
The rebel vehicle is really stupid. The secondary weapon is just like a machine gun of like rocket.
It shotguns rockets at you, and so if you're far away, you got no chance of getting hit. But if you're right next to it, you got no chance of surviving.
And now this objective is pretty easy to fail, unfortunately.
Yeah, it can be quite difficult because you got guys in turrets shooting you, you got tanks shooting you. There's a medical droid here, but that tends to die very easily. So I'm just
for some reason, the enemies can capture the CP like super fast.
Yeah, that actually works in multiplayer too. In multiplayer, if you capture a CP and then an enemy comes to it, basically, like if you leave the CP zone and then another enemy gets to it, it goes down instantly. Like it goes to white instantly. And I'm not quite sure why they programmed that feature in, because it's like 10 flavors of bullshit. Try not to kill too many of my own troopers.
And so like the worst case scenario that can happen, you get killed as an enemy enters the zone.
Yep, and they'll insta-take
Try to
it.
respawn as fast as possible, but respawn, because the CP is neutral, you can't spawn back to it. From another CP.
You would have
So
to
that
spawn at that CP down there, and then you'd have to run all the way back up here, and you've got about 10 seconds to do that, which isn't time, unless you get very, very lucky. It's not enough time. Alright, so we got about 30 seconds left. I'm just gonna make sure there's no more enemies around here. I'm gonna grab this tank over here. Should be fine. 20 seconds left. They're not taking it, so I'm gonna go to the next objective. Line up my tank so I can get an optimal positioning. And wait for the next objective. They are No, no, it was flashing red a second there, but they're fine. We're fine. Click through the objective screen. Some of the... I don't like the flags as well, because like when you gotta pick them up, some of them spawn in the air and you're not allowed to actually pick them up until like they land and stop moving. And some of them just spawn instantly, like the one in Felucia, and you can pick it up instantly.
Exactly.
Which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, oh!
Last objective. Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up. I love how they're invisible. There we go. Where's the last one? Usually they spawn all together and you can just go bam bam bam.
It's funny when you think about it, they're invisible, but there's like a giant yellow arrow.
It's like, hit me here! You cannot lose!
You cannot find me!
After the battle.
After the battle, we went to the last mission. Okay, now is Hoth, our finest tower. Final mission of the game.
And it's speedrun.
It's speedrun hell. My best time, the IL world record is something like 5 minutes. My best time is like 7 minutes, like in a run. I'm gonna take a safe strat here by killing as many rebels as I can.
Yep.
And I'm.
Oh yeah, you can do that. That's safe. That's pretty good. So you kill enough enemies to be able to spawn with the Dark Trooper, right?
Yeah.
You should destroy also the turret.
I find destroying the turrets makes me more likely to die, to be honest, because turrets don't tend to go for you. I'm just gonna kill these guys here. Right. I'm gonna respawn, kill my current player, switch to the Dark Trooper.
Yeah, the funny thing is, so I actually have the IRL record for HUT, but it's done on Xbox, which I don't even have the infinite for.
Yeah, there is so much time to be saved, but RNG is horrible. I'm gonna crouch between these two droids here and hope that they don't throw a grenade, basically. Looks good so far, though. The safe strat of killing a bunch of rebels with the AT-AT at the beginning, it tends to be pretty good. It tends to be safe, as I said. In my PB, I actually had a Tauntaun run up to me just after I did this objective, so I actually got a Tauntaun over there.
Wow, that's really rare.
Yeah.
And that funny thing enough, that thing actually happened to me in a very old run of mine where I failed the final objective with 1 second remaining.
Oh dear.
And at that time, that would have been world record too.
Oh, that sucks as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so capture one CP, capture another. That first CP is very hard to take because of the amount of rebels that spawn, just like Tantive and just like Yavin. It's just very difficult, and because it's a big open area and there's nowhere to hide apart from those between those two droids.
Yeah, the snipers in this mission are.
Oh yeah.
They're hell for blood, basically.
Also, I think that. Oh no, okay. I thought the AT-AT was turned around, but no, we're good. We didn't get any horrible RNG for the AT-AT. Sometimes they will. Oh, they will turn around, turn left, get destroyed. Like, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can be like 50 minutes into the run, and then the game will just be like, nope, AT-AT's not facing in the right direction. Say goodbye to 2 minutes.
As you can see, like right now, he's barely enough. He's barely.
Oop.
Because of the like mountain landslide or whatever.
Yeah, it's very hard to hit that.
Yeah, if the AT-AT is too much to the left, even if it's close to it, you won't be able to shoot it.
Alright, so I grabbed it. Yes, once you destroy the shield generator, you get that Tauntaun. I'm gonna. Nope.
It's a fixed spawn.
Oh.
Spawn is really scary because you can easily die from the enemies that are nearby when you're stealing the Tauntaun.
Yeah, the amount of times I've shot the guy with the Tauntaun and then someone else has jumped on it, and I'm like, I had to shoot him, and then another guy jumped on it, and then something else killed me. It's like, ah!
Or either you kill the Tauntaun by accident, or like you finally get it, and then someone shoots a rocket at you at your face.
Alright, now we get
Tauntauns are really low HP too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yay, Vader time. Yeah, literally what Al said. Small gaps are Vader's big weakness. Also, hitboxes. Look at this.
Don't.
Best hitboxes in the world. I've never known a game with such bad hitboxes. There's a clip of mine where I'm literally using the lightsaber on my Gito against the shield thing, and it's just not hitting it at all.
This console in particular, like the hitbox is actually to the side and really upwards.
Yeah. So if you're like right up against it facing flat, you won't hit it. Also,
you don't. Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go.
No, I was just saying
Just
that there's
about to
very
say
few
that,
things spawning.
Yeah. I was just about to say that when you're trying to hit these consoles, you don't want to aim the middle. You want to aim to the side.
God, Vader is so slow when he walks, though. Alright, if we can get infinite sprint here, we can save like a good second. Nope, missed it. But it's... Vader's infinite sprint is very hard to get. Alright, and it wouldn't be Battlefront 2 if we didn't end with a little time section. Thankfully, this one is only a minute. But this is the end of the game. I'd like to thank SS4C for having me along. I'd like to thank the Star Wars community, speedrun community, for helping me out, especially people like Bucko, who's my co-commentator, Darklight Bucko.
No problem.
I'd also like to say, like, I did watch the stream where, I did watch a bit of the stream where did the like game announcement, and I was like, oh, Jax hasn't submitted in a while. There was a good reason for that. I took a little break from streaming and speedrunning in general, because I went into hospital. Basically my intestines ruptured, and I was in and out of hospital for a year, so I couldn't really stream.
Ow.
So there was like no contact from the speedrunning community for me for like a year and a half. Please don't destroy the last objective. So yeah, that happened. But now I'm back to speedrunning, and I'm having a great time, and I love it. And this is Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let's jump on top of the ship.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's time. Yep.
Slightly, yeah, just slightly over an hour.
Oh, that's pretty good for with loads.
That's RTA.
That may be a PB. I'd have to take away the loads to see, but maybe.
Maybe it's pretty close, I think.
I didn't have I forgot to turn on my my low remover, so I don't know what my time is either.
No, well.
But yeah, that's Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original, classic, not the crappy remake. Great game casually, great games play multiplayer, and pretty fun speed run as long as you don't hate auto scroller sections. Also, the only Star Wars game that doesn't end with the da-da-da-da-da-da-da music. For some reason, they give you generic credits, which is really weird to me. Yeah, 1 hour 57. That I think that's a PB as well. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. We'll head over to the host now.
Take care, everyone.